रमन रही क्लास 12th ऑफलाइन क्लास है फिजिकल एजुकेशन का है। आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो योगा। टुडे आज का टॉपिक जो है दैट्स द मीनिंग एंड इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ योगा, हिस्ट्री ऑफ द योगा। और आज ही के दिन 13th of the June is celebrated in India. Same day is celebrated in India as the Yoga Day of Yoga in India. Same day, 13th of the June, is also celebrated as the Yoga Day in India. Yoga is an activity which gives us the physical fitness as well as spiritual fitness to our body. Yoga Day is celebrated in India on this Saturday. But besides this, today we are discussing about the history and importance of yoga. अगर हिस्ट्री की हम बात करेंगे, the yoga is firmly founded in ancient India. Ancient India में पाया गया है। इसकी अगर हम हिस्ट्री की बात करेंगे, indeed it's very old, but firmly अगर हम इसका originate देखेंगे, it has been originated and it has been alluded that yoga was originated in India. India में ही originate हो गया है yoga. But there are so many reliable sources which we have found into different civilizations. जैसे कि हम बात करेंगे पहले इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन की। इंडस वैली सिविलाइजेशन में पाया गया है कि we have found the different kind, the historians, the researchers, philosophers, scholars have found a different kind of evidences, whether it's secondary sources or other kind of traces have been found. But these traces have been found that the traces, the scripts और जो और भी scripts थे या और कोई traces थे, वहाँ पे जो निशान थे या the जो statues वहाँ पे थे, that has been founded as an evidences for the yoga in Indus Valley Civilization. Indus Valley Civilization में बहुत सारे traces पाए गए हैं कि at that very time they were practicing the yoga. वो practice करते थे योगा को. And after this, अगर हम 147 BC की बात करेंगे, 147 में भी पतंजलि जो राइटर था उसने लिखा है अबाउट द योगा. ही हैव आल्सो मेंशन्ड इट इन डिफरेंट इन डिफरेंट वेज इन डिफरेंट हिज स्टोरीज अबाउट द योगा. उसके बाद अगर हम देखेंगे महाभारत, जो कि इंडिया में महाभारत इंडिया में या रामायण जो इनके रिलीजियस बुक्स ऑफ हिंदूज है, उसमें भी it is also mentioned about the yoga and tapas, some like tapas, activities, postures of the yoga. It's also mentioned in these holy books of the Indian, जैसे कि महाभारत, रामायण, उपनिषद. These are the enough evidences that the yoga was practiced in ancient time. क्योंकि महाभारत, रामायण इन सब में भी लिखा है. इवन कि तुलसीदास द राइटर, कबीर द राइटर, तुलसीदास या सूरदास, कबीरदास, तुलसीदास, ये सब these also mentioned about the yoga in their writings by different kind of their styles in painting या in painting, in scripts, in statues. Something is related that yoga was founded in India and it has been originated in India, as we have found in Indus Valley Civilization में या उनके होली बुक्स में जो कि महाभारत है, रामायण है, उनमें भी पाया गया है. अब हम बात करेंगे द मीनिंग ऑफ योगा की. दैट वाज द हिस्ट्री. मीनिंग ये है कि अगर हम देखेंगे बाय वर्ड, इट्स अ संस्कृतिक वर्ड. योगा इज अ संस्कृतिक वर्ड विच मीन्स टू यूनाइट और टू ज्वाइन. किसी चीज को यूनाइट करना, यज्ञ करना, जमा करना या किसी चीज को ज्वाइन करना. मीन्स यूनियन और ज्वाइन. मीन्स it is the union of individual, it's the union of individual soul with the divine soul, with his almighty, with his divine soul. Means the union of soul where गोया कि दैट मीन्स कि जो योगा है, योगा इज कंसिडर्ड एज ए यूनियन, दो चीजों को मिलाना है। और किन चीजों को मिलाता है? वो है कि इंडिविजुअल सोल और with the soul of Almighty, with the soul of absolute divine soul. Ko means go an individual is union, an individual is joined, an individual soul is joined with the divine soul. Simply अपने परमात्मा से वो मिलता है। या इसको भी ऐसा भी कहा जाता है कि योग को ऐसा भी कहते हैं कि इट्स द यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ आत्मा विद द परमात्मा, परमात्मा से अपनी यूनिफिकेशन कर रहा था। या चेकिंग द इम्पल्स ऑफ माइंड, इसको भी ये भी कहा जाता है। योगा इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड द चेकिंग ऑफ इम्पल्स ऑफ माइंड। या वननेस ऑफ गॉड विद द मैन इज नोन एज योगा। वननेस ऑफ द गॉड विद मैन, गो एक दूसरे के सोल्स को मिलाना, दैट विल बी कॉल्ड द योगा, दैट विल बी कॉल्ड द योगा। देयर आर सो मेनी डेफिनेशंस अबाउट द योगा, बट these are the some definitions, जैसे कि यूनिफिकेशन ऑफ आत्मा विद परमात्मा, चेकिंग ऑफ इम्पल्स, या चेकिंग योगा इज अटेनिंग ए पोज, या नॉलेज ऑफ शिवा, स्पिरिचुअल योगा इज ए स्पिरिचुअल कामाधेनु। कि अब ये सब छोड़ लीजिए आप, दिस इज द कॉल्ड द मीनिंग, बट इट्स की इम्पोर्टेंस हैज वेरी मच इम्पोर्टेंस इन योगा इन डे टू डे। अगर कि आज के दुनिया में हम देखेंगे, आज के जमाने में देखेंगे, मॉडर्न एज में, इन विच वी फाइंड द डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ स्ट्रेस है हमारे में, टेंशन, एंजाइटी, मतलब everyone is not leading a happy life, या नहीं तो fruitful, neither a fruitful nor a happy life, because we indulge ourselves in materialism. We found each and everything where we found about our personal problems, about our personal intentions. We are not looking for some peace, we are not looking for some prosperity, we are not looking for some society, we are not looking from the other ways of spiritual ways. Simply we are looking for our own personal benefits. Everything is money. Every time we even we have the excessive money, but we are mentally out of peace. We are mentally disturbed. Means having much more enough money, after that we have not the peace of mind. Then what kind of money, what kind of peace we need? How we can find the peace? Then how we can find the peace? Even we have the money, but we cannot sleep. Even we have all the luxurious things, but we cannot have a peace of mind. जैसे कि किन हॉबर्ट का कहना है, it's a proverb of Ken Hobart. Ken Hobart has also told that it's pretty hard to tell what does bring happiness. It's pretty hard to tell what does bring happiness. Both poverty and wealth have failed. Means Ken Hobart का कहना है कि it's very hard, ये बहुत मुश्किल है कि किस चीज से हमें हैप्पीनेस मिलती है। Neither the wealth nor the poverty. ना गरीब लोग खुश हैं, ना wealthy लोग, ना अमीर लोग खुश हैं। But it's pretty hard. बहुत ज्यादा मुश्किल है कि which gives us the peace of mind, which gives us the prosperity. But both money and poverty has no affiliation, has no relation with the peace of mind. Simply अब हम ये बात करेंगे कि everybody is in a hurry, everybody is busy, everybody has no time, everybody is running physically, mentally, involved himself in the different kind of materialism works. But we did not have proper works, we did not have proper relaxation, we did not have proper rest, we did not have proper satisfaction, proper relaxation. Each and every time we feel is fatigue, stress, tension. We cannot lead a good life. Neither normal life, neither a good life. We cannot lead it. Until we give much more importance to our spiritual as well as physical life. गोया कि it has very much importance. Why it has importance? क्योंकि आज के ज़माने में लोग are much more, people are much more busy schedules, tension, anxiety, physical tiredness, mental tiredness. Each and everyone is busy. That is why yoga has importance. क्योंकि each and everyone is involved in materialism. Look after their own benefits. but each and every is in anxiety, stress, tension, physical fatigue, mental fatigue. We have to consider ourselves. We have to consider that we have to make time, we have to spare our time to practice the different status, different poses, spiritual in different pose, and we have to practice the different types of the yoga that gives us the physical as well as spiritual fitness and the mental fitness to our body. That's why yoga has importance. Tomorrow we will discuss the importance of yoga. That's all. But in fact, it has very much importance. Why it has very much importance? Because today's life is full of materialism. Today's life is full of stress, tension, and other depressional activities which have indulged our life, which have hardened our life. So that in these things, if we have to wake up ourselves, if we have to grow ourselves, we have to practice the yoga.